So I have more packages. Goes with my expensive order. Should be a nice jacket. I was a little disappointed with my cardigan. Oh no, it was my jumper because it was too tight and not loose enough and not long enough. I think the looseness was okay. I think the length of it was the deterrent for me. Um, I expected it to be quite a bit longer, so that it's a nice baggy top rather than a more like a fitted hoodie that isn't very baggy at all. So it only just fits, but I wanted it to be a little larger, I think. So, but this jacket should be fine. I mean, jackets are average size, so this is a shirt. I think it's ideally styled to be an oversized shirt, so it should be a nice loose fit. That's kind of what I'm looking at, something loose, but it looks a little big. It's a little too big. But it looks really comfy and it looks pretty dressy. And it was only $19.99, so it's down from like $15. So it says it's a relaxed shirt. But it does look a little big, but it should fit though. It should be okay. If it's not, resell. This is a cardigan. I'm surprised it's actually quite thick, and so it should be quite warm. And I'm surprised that these are not casual tops. I'm surprised that these look actually pretty dressy, so you wouldn't be embarrassed to go to a nice place wearing these things. I thought they would be more casual. These are plastic buttons, but they look like pretty classy, which is amazing. But I'm surprised by how thick it is. I thought it'd be more lightweight, but it's actually like kind of a late autumn to winter top, and so it'll come in handy. So these are real nice, but they're a linen kind of pant that are lightweight. They look like they'll be too big within a month, so I have a month to wear them pretty much. If they get too big, I don't know, but they're attractive. I mean, I was attracted to them because of that, but I'm not sure about the size. They'll either be just the right size or a bit too big. These I bought for $10. These are $69.99. I bought for around $25. So, but as long as they fit, I'm pretty happy. They have a pretty good elastic waist, so pretty old school actually, because most places have drawstrings, waistlines, and they don't tighten. They're just like a useless drawstring that doesn't do anything, and that's like, you don't get elastic, like old school elastic like this a lot. And this is a useless winter jacket. It's not rainproof, it's just a warm jacket to keep the wind off your shoulders. I bought it because though I like the puffer jacket, I just wanted a different jacket as well. I have so many jackets, it's not funny. I don't actually need it, but if I'm wearing something casual, I want to go out in the wind. I now have this snuggly jacket. It was reduced price from $130 to just $20, and I said, wow, I must have this useless jacket that isn't waterproof at all. So I bought it. It might be a mistake, it might be great, I don't know, but it's there. At the moment to go out, I wear a totally aged rain jacket, which cost retailed at $230. I bought it for $15. It's lasted me 5 years, and it's fantastic. For $15, it was a true bargain, and that's why I bought it. But it truly has been one of the best jackets I've ever bought. It's lasted so long. It's got ripped pockets and everything now. I only basically use it for the rain, and it'll probably have to be replaced the next year or two. But obviously when it's cold and you need to go outside, something like this might come in handy. It's got polyester and wool and other fabrics involved in it, and it makes you want to hug yourself because all this is very soft and huggy. It's like a soft huggy quilt. So it should be good. It's well lined, and I like all this puppy stuff. I think and the zip looks good, so looks fantastic. It will definitely come in handy, and it even has heaps of pockets so that, you know, if I'm wearing pocketless pants, my suede pants at the moment have no pockets, and I get really annoyed when I go outside and I'm like, I have nothing to put objects in, so it'll give me pockets if I go outside wearing it. It's probably not a bad choice, it's just that I have so many jackets that I've never worn that I don't see why I need more jackets. So it's not a bad choice. It's just the fact that I already have so many jackets. I could have used them instead to keep myself warm. But I don't have that many large jackets. They're mostly just waist jackets, and these are a bit bigger. And obviously, probably something I would be more likely to wear, simply because of the fact that it's nice and big and baggy. And that's what I like to wear when I'm just throwing something on to go down the street. So, and this second one package is my hair dye. Okay, I don't know why you need a silicone-free shampoo. I don't know what the fuck that is. Leave one for 2 to 3 hours. So this is when I've had enough of dyeing my hair and I need to detox it and use a natural dye. So I'm going to keep this not for this year but for next year. I don't especially love henna dye, but it's better to use on your hair than other dyes because it's more natural ideally. So I don't like the consistency. I wish I could just like put on something else, but it's good because it's a good hair dye because like the product itself detoxifies the hairs and keeps it healthy, whereas most other products that are hair dyes that you grab off the store. So I usually use retail product hair dyes for a year, and then I'll spend a year doing natural hair dyes, and then that will make my hair healthy, and then I'll go back to using commercial dyes the following year or whatever, you know, just in example, or whenever I want to dye it a nice color. So I'm not going to use it this year. I'll probably use it at the end of the year when I have figured out whether or not, you know, I'm kind of doing anything this year. My next dye job is going to be from the previous dye that I used, and then when the end of the year comes, I'm gonna for New Year's say I'm gonna use this and get the commercial hair dye. I'll grow it out by then, and then I'll replace it with natural dye. That's the idea, to get some natural stuff. So that's why I bought this, and so I'm just gonna store it for a year till the end of the year.